Okay, and then comes GS paper 3 economy related point. Digitalization can expose consumers to data breaches. Consumers to data breaches. Okay, what is this in the sense? Recently, a report on currency and finance. What is this? A report on currency and finance. A report on currency and finance, which is called as RCF for the year 2023 and 24, was released by RBI. Okay, by RBI, which is with respect to India's digital economy. Digital economy. Okay, digital economy, where according to the report, the RBI is clearly saying that India's digital economy is to set to constitute 20% of India's GDP by 2026, which is doubling its current contribution. Current contribution is just 10%, and we want to double that to 20%. So, in that regard, there are certain provisions which may lead for the data breaches under digital economy. Is the report which is highlighting under RCF by RBI. So, this is the context. Okay, so let us understand this. The significant growth projection, the growth projection underscores the transformative potential of digitalization in finance in far-reaching impact on India's economy, which means what? We are going to double that. Okay, first let us understand what is this RCF, report on currency and finance. What is this? What is this in the sense? Every year, annual publication of RBI, annual publication of RBI is in the form of RCF, which covers various aspects of Indian economy and financial system. And as of now, for this year 2023-24, okay, what is the theme in the sense? The theme in the sense, India's digital revolution. India's digital revolution focuses on transformative impact of digitalization in various sectors in India, especially the finance sector. Okay, it covers the dimensions like how digital technologies are reshaping the economic growth, financial inclusion, public infrastructure, regulatory landscape, okay, and the opportunities and challenges associated with all this. Is that clear? So, in this so-called thing, RBI clearly stated that it is going to affect the monetary policy because of the changes in the consumer and financial intermediary behavior which was brought by or under digitalization. See, the evolution and adoption of technological advancements have led to massive improvement in deepening of digital financial services. No doubt in that. The potential for expanding the financial inclusion in India by application of digital technologies is high in views of existing conditions as well. The progress of the financial inclusion in India is evident in the Reserve Bank of India's Financial Inclusive Index itself, which clearly saying in rural India, 46% of the population consists of wireless phones and 54% are active internet users, which clearly says what? Half of the financial technology, consumer literacy are a form of semi-urban and rural India are more than the third of digital payment users from rural areas, further fostering the digital penetration, closing very near to the rural-urban gap. So here is the point of Digital India's concept, digital payment market in India. India became the world's fastest growing markets in digital payments, where the market was predicted to be worth of $3 trillion by 2023, and it was correct, contributing for a compound annual growth rate of 27% from 2018 onwards, which means the graph almost increased steadily. And the growth enablers are because of using what? The NPCI, the National Payment Corporation of India, which created the UPI, Unified Payments Interface, in a real-time payment system, where, where which which became the game changer. And over the course, 12.5 billion transactions in 2019 was now increased to 131 billion transactions by 2023-24, where no other world country have achieved this much of success rate significantly. Not only that, under the digital payment methods, the card payments, net banking, mobile wallets, everything got increased. And here comes the complete data, digitally connected population in India, as we are discussing. So, India's external trade in goods and services gained significantly. Remittance cost may go down. Remittance cost may go down because of the international payment through digital systems. Okay, because of which the Indian stat semantic presentation can also increase and enhance. All of a sudden, mobile penetration was increased all of a sudden. But the problem here is the issues. The issues related to data security, data privacy, mentality, impulsive spending brought up by digitalization. It facilitates the rapid financial trends we have achieved, but at the same time, on the other side, we are saying investments increase, spending patterns increase, financial products increase. Okay, the banks also working 24 cross 7 for the services to deliver and all. So these are all okay. These are all okay. These are really to be appreciated. No issue. Even the Aadhaar, the world's largest biometric based identification system, covering almost around 1.330 billion ID holders in a real time with a low cost transaction platform, contributing for the financial inclusion through UPI, DigiLocker, and the Digital India campaign. These are all okay. These are all okay. But the point here is, even though we are having vibrant initiatives under this, there are certain challenges that we are going to face. Introduction of the complex financial products, impact on the financial markets is one such important point. Emergence of digital players with vulnerable platforms created by increasing the system vulnerabilities, posing their challenges to the financial stability. The barbell financial structure, the few dominant multi-product players coexist, monopoly will rise. And because of this fear of monopolization, digital payment ecosystem, the proliferation of unified payments interface applications are expanded like anything, right? So all these can be seen, but especially this report is concentrating on the cyber security challenges. Cyber security challenges, targeting the digital financial infrastructure. CERTIN, Computer Emergency Response Team, which skyrocketed over 53,117 in 2007. All of a sudden, it got increased to 1.32 million. Security incidents were reported in India. And on an average in India, the cost of data breach was $2.18 million in 2023, a 28% rise from 2020. So because of all these quick developments are happening. Thank you for that. Digitalization is going on rapidly. Thank you for that. But at the same time, it affects the inflation, output dynamics, and transmission of monetary policy, which involve the unauthorized network scanning, probing, and exploitation of vulnerable services is the cause of the hour. In other words, to say, the dark patterns are increasing. And we should have an institutional framework for this to tackle. Okay, and what is the way forward for this? The way forward is to maximize the advantages of digitalization, thus by reducing the risks of emerging cyber threats. Cross-border digital trade should be encouraged, and the policies related to that are to be given importance. Fostering the confidence, enabling cooperation and regulatory matters for cyber security and data security. This falls under internal security, PAPA 3, GS PAPA 3 as well. Okay. And finally, a comprehensive and integrated policy approach. As I said, institutional framework is very much important towards the internationalization as the concept. Okay, this is what the complete current affair related to this. And then comes what? The question. Consider the following statements. Consider the following statements and what are correct? Which of the above are correct? Here comes the NPCI supports national effort to increase financial inclusion. Yes, that is what the motto of Digital India campaign, and hence this is correct. The card payment system RuPay has been introduced by NPCI. Yes, all the UPI cards like RuPay, Beam, etc. are got introduced by NPCI itself. Okay, and hence the second is correct. Second is both are correct. So both are correct. Answer C. So this is what the points were. And the main digitalization potential to great advancement. Here the point, the critical word, I mean the keyword is examine. Examine is to means what? Discussing through understandability by highlighting the positive and negative. Okay, so that is what examine as the keyword for the question. Try to give the answer.